Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this from. Wherever you're watching this from, I am gonna. Sorry about that, I thought there was a DFA outside, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do my match preview for West Ham versus Liverpool. My West Ham versus Liverpool match preview, because basically, I'm normally aware with it. Basically, it's done. Mathematically, it's not. It's mathematically still not done for Liverpool. It's crazy. It is crazy. As crazy as it sounds. But this is a match preview away to West Ham. I will still be doing a watch on for it. For Liverpool to win the league, they would need Man City to use 2 games and Arsenal to drop points in 2 games, whether it's a defeat or a draw. And they need Liverpool, and obviously they need themselves to win the remaining games. This is why I'm still doing the match preview. As crazy as it sounds, it's still not over. Despite that defeat to Everton, for me, basically it was over for me. But I still have to do content because it's mathematically not over, if you know what I mean. And we could finish second in a 2-horse race between Man City and Arsenal. It could be another 2016 situation. So, but we do head to West Ham. Away, while the other 2 key contenders, Arsenal and City, Arsenal away to Spurs, City away to Nottingham Forest. I tell you what, Spurs and Forest got something to play for, haven't they, in the league? Obviously, it's not likely City will lose 2 games. They may lose 1 game and maybe 2. That's the best you can ask for. See, the fact that you're asking for City to use 2 games is just a madness, isn't it? Really is a madness. I looked at City's remaining games. The only tough games to stop is away to Forest and away to Spurs. City will beat Wolves at home. Wolves don't know nothing to play for. And they will beat Fulham away. Fulham don't know nothing to play for. But Fulham beat Arsenal, let's be real. So, Fulham did beat Arsenal. But that was early in the season. And you could say, well, Fulham had something to play for back then. And obviously we beat Fulham as well. So you're looking at Forest and Spurs games, and as a Liverpool fan, you're wanting City to use both of them games, where if you're going to win the league, and for Liverpool to win their remaining games. And I still think Arsenal will drop points. If Arsenal don't drop points, then they deserve to win the league, in my opinion. I do think that. Because the games Arsenal got yet, I think Bournemouth will be definitely a win for Arsenal. Bournemouth don't know what to play for. But Spurs and United games, you could even say Everton on the final day. Everton Dice will set up his team well. But you're looking at Spurs and United. And yeah, I can see Arsenal dropping points in them 2 games, despite what people say about, United fans will want their team to roll over. So, Arsenal win the league. But Eric Ten Hag won't think like that. Same with Ange against Man City. He's not going to care. He's not going to care if it's Arsenal in the title race. he'll be more bothered about Spurs trying to get in the top four. And Spurs, if you look at Spurs, they're 2 games in hand on Aston Villa. So they've got something to pay for as well, Spurs. And this is what I'm saying about Liverpool, though. The fact that Liverpool are relying on Man City to use 2 games, it really is a killer, really, isn't it? Really is a killer. And the only games you looked at for Man City that would be probably tough games is the Nottingham Forest away at the weekend. They're bound for survival. And Nottingham Forest made it tough as well for Liverpool and Arsenal this season as well. And Forest got a draw as well against City. I mean, that's the thing about Liverpool. I just think the fact that Man City also, they've been storming doors again, haven't they? Man City, they have been storming doors, and that's probably what's ruined Liverpool realistically out of it. Because if Man City would have had, let's be honest, a plus 30, 42 or 43 or 44 goal difference, then I'll actually say to myself, you know what? Liverpool are still mathematically in it. They're still definitely in it. Because then you would only ask for City to draw 2 games. I think City drawing 2 games is more likely than City using 2 games, in my opinion. But like I said, I still have to do content because you just never know, do you? You just never know. As long as we're mathematically still in it, I still have to do content on it. So, as for West Ham, I just don't know what West Ham want from David Moyes. What the West Ham fans want from David Moyes. I mean, it's madness, really is madness that they want David Moyes out. When West Ham are in the position I expect them to be in, which is top 10, and battling for the European places, and that's what they're doing. And they've won a trophy. They've won a trophy as well. Doesn't really matter about the style of football. So they want exciting style of football to find themselves in the bottom half of the table. Because that's what will happen. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. Yeah, albeit the battering at home to Arsenal, you don't have to see that at all. You don't have to see that at all. But Arsenal were sensational that day. Arsenal were sensational that day, and we were all shocked by that result. Arsenal winning that easily at West Ham. Don't get me wrong, we probably all expected Arsenal to still win, but not by 6-0. Not by 6-0 at all. But I think that storyline shows that West Ham can be done at defensively, which probably is the positive for Liverpool. To maybe get through those if Liverpool can fucking put their chances away. But they haven't. And Liverpool not. I guess we will. Let's all be honest with ourselves, people. Liverpool not taking their chances, not putting the chances away, has tossed them from winning the league, in my opinion, at this moment in time. Has tossed them. Manchester United should have put them to bed in the first half. We had chances against Everton. We had chances against Crystal Palace. So, but don't take your chances. You get punished. That's what happened. That's what happened at the end of the day. So, how do I think both teams will line up for this game? Obviously, Liverpool. If you look at the form, West Ham have lost three of their last 5 games, only 1 win and 1 draw. Liverpool have lost 2 of their last 5 games, 1 draw, 2 wins and 2 defeats. This is how I think West Ham. I think West Ham will probably pick the same lineup because that is their strongest lineup, and the strongest lineup played against Crystal Palace as well, and they lost 5-2. But for me, they are missing Erdard at centre back, and I think Aliola needs to go back in goal. In my opinion, I really don't rate Fafredanci as a goalkeeper. I don't think he is that good of a goalkeeper, to be honest with you. But apart from that, West Ham, they've certainly got their own threat with Antonio, Paqueta, Kudus, James Ward-Prowse. Obviously, there's no Gerard Bowen. Gerard Bowen's been out, hasn't he? I don't know if Gerard Bowen will be back for this game, but he's out with an injury. Alvarez and Suchek, they're not really a bad double pivot, to be honest with you. It's just the defence for West Ham's had them down for me. So that's how I think West Ham will line up. As for Woods, I would make a few changes, honestly. I would put Gomez at right back. I would experiment with Trent in midfield. Because yes, we will. I still think Liverpool are definitely capable of scoring a few goals. Even though Cats and Arsenal and City on goal difference now, it's definitely very unlikely now. But I think this is the only perfect game for Liverpool because we know West Ham fans can turn against David Moyes straight away. Liverpool get an early goal, the West Ham fans will turn, and then all of a sudden, it's up to Liverpool now to finish them off. But Gomez at right back, I would trust Van Dijk. I think Van Dijk's been absolutely poor in this one in Liverpool have had. So I'll put Twenzer in for Van Dijk. We need to experiment with Trent in midfield, in my opinion. Trot Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones not done enough to be a Liverpool starter. He's more turned up the bench player. Put Van Persie in the middle alongside Matarsa. Trot Mo Salah. Mo Salah's got his eyes on the Saudi move. Yes, we will. He's got his eyes on the move to Saudi. So I'll trot him. Give Harvey a chance on that white win. Tory Dapper down the middle. Use Diaz on the left. And we'll basically pretty much some of the same players still came from that Fulham game, from that win against Fulham. And now everyone's like, oh, you should stick with the same team in the Merseyside derby. Well, that's his hindsight, isn't it? That's his hindsight. Jurgen still did the right thing by picking the strongest team, as it is a derby. But some of them players in the derby didn't care, so they deserve to be dropped, in my opinion. So that's the line of outdoor for. I'm finding my store prediction for this game. Even though people will say, you know what, people will say to me, West Ham are there to be got at. And Liverpool could actually get through goals, to be fair. But I will say, well, I still think Liverpool will still make it tight. I still think Liverpool will make it tough for themselves against West Ham. I think West Ham will score. They've got enough threat there. Mohamed Kudus, who is certainly a replacement for Mo Salah for Liverpool in the summer. I reckon he'll be targeted by the next Liverpool manager Arne Slot alongside Johan Bakayoko as well. So I am going to go for a 2-1 win to Liverpool though. I will be doing a watch on for it because we're still mathematically in it. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Liverpool. And the most important thing is end the season strongly now, isn't it? Don't end the season strongly. End the season before. In your remaining 4 games, end with 4 wins. And if we can take the title race, if the title race can still come to Liverpool on the final day, I'll be happy. Even if we don't win it on the final day, then you think to yourselves, right, that's actually still a good return after the 2 defeats to still take the title to the final day. But we are asking for something impossible to happen, which is for this great white shark in Manchester City to use 2 games. Because for me, Man City don't need to worry about Liverpool, in my opinion. Man City can still draw. A game. And they'll still be alright above Liverpool. it's just I just think it just really yesterday kills Liverpool horse, doesn't it? That you need City to use 2 games. If it was still, you still need City to drop a point in 1 game, then you think to yourself, you know what, you're still in it, but still in your teeth. And that's why I'm still doing the match preview, because we're mathematically still in it, but you're just relying on City to use two games, a bit like us, like what we've done, and you're relying on Arsenal to obviously draw points in 2 games as well. So we're still mathematically in it. So that's why I'm doing a match preview for it. But yeah, I'm done for 2-1 win to Liverpool. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Maybe I should still do the previews anyways, because it is Klopp's final season. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Take care, stay safe, see you later. Will Liverpool bounce back from the Merseyside derby defeat, or will the Irons West Ham put the final nail in the coffin on Liverpool's title charts? Feel free to leave your thoughts down below. Liverpool are now at 33-1 to win the league, which is probably right in my opinion, because it is really a see between Arsenal and City. But Liverpool mathematically still not out of it, and I still have to do match previews regardless for it. I still have to do a match previews and reviews for it. So feel free to leave your thoughts down below. Take care, stay safe, see you later, and up the Reds. Yes, at least end the season strongly.